So I just wanted to make a comment on what you said, right? Just talking about training. So if we look at it like from emergency management perspective, right? Because the importance of training, talking about the importance of training. So, like I know, there used to be this thing that FEMA used to say, the first 72 is on you, right? And for those that don't know what we're talking about, it's basically saying that in the event of a accident or an emergency in your area, you need to have at least 72 hours worth of supplies and sustainability for you and your family, right? So the same concept and the same principle holds true to training for any other weapon, firearm, whatever, right? How are you going to be able to properly, plan for, a weather disaster, right? And you lose you lose power for, 6 days. Well, those first 72 hours, in theory, at once upon a time, you should be able to prepare for those and deal with it. It's no different than getting training like you're just talking about an active shooter, right? We plan for the worst, but hope for the best, right?
Yeah.
If we're trained how to respond to and all those other buzzwords, recover from all those things, it makes it that much easier and one less thing we have to focus on and think about in training or in a real world situation because we have the training, right? We talk about this in our classes. When I teach, we talk about this thing called we talk about muscle memory. I'm not a big proponent of the word muscle memory because your muscles don't have brains, but that's neither here nor there. That's an argument that can go on forever, right?
Neurological connections to muscles,
right?
Yeah.
The neurological pathways, right? So myelination is the buzzword for it, right? So if we talk about it in class, that if I'm teaching you something and you've only done it one time, then your mental capacity and your mental Rolodex or your mental file cabinet, you only have one file in there to say, hey, I got to search through all of this stuff to find this one sheet of paper or this one training or aspect that I've done to pull from that's going to help me be successful. Well, if you've done it over and over and over, you have a large card catalog. I'm kind of dating myself now, calling it card catalog. You have a large card catalog that you can pull from that has repetition over top of repetition over top of repetition. So instead of going down it slowly and cautiously, that road that you initially walked down that was this wide the first time you did it, now you have a 6-lane highway that you're flying through there and you're not even thinking, your subconscious competence making things happen. But anyway, sorry.
No,
I'm about to start educating, but you get my point. Training is crucial. Training is a crucial thing in everything we do, right? So one more example, right? Like when you get the new fire stick, right? You get the fire stick. Nobody picks up a fire stick and like turns it on and starts working Amazon or whatever you're going, right?
I had no idea what you meant by fire stick, and now Amazon.
Right.
The TV, got it.
Yeah. So Amazon, shout out to Amazon. Let's send some fire sticks
sponsor our show.
To the station. Yeah. So you get it and you hand it to somebody who's never used it. They're looking at it like it's a foreign object from another country or another planet. And you're like, how do I use this thing? And they start tinkering with it. But after time and time of working with it, training, repetition, they can start surfing and doing everything, and it makes it so much easier, right? So training is crucial. You got to train, guys. Gladiator Gunz Training Group.
Dude,